Sweet, succulent strawberries. Is there anything better? No, I don't think so. So today with these beauties on Taste of Melrose, we are going to make a strawberry lemon olive oil cake. And if you haven't had that in your life, you need to. You're gonna make this right now. It's delicious. So let's get started. We're gonna cream eggs and sugar together first, add the dry ingredients, the olive oil, lemon zest. It's gonna be fresh, light, and yummy. Let's get to it. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is you've gotta cream your eggs with your sugar. They've gotta get all married and happy. That's just the way it goes with baking. So I've got 1 cup of organic granulated sugar. So into my mixer you go. Whenever I'm baking and I'm gonna add eggs to the party, I usually, unless I'm feeling very daring, I'll put the egg and crack it open in a separate bowl before putting it into my main bowl because of shells or, what if it's rotten and stinky? You don't want that. So we're gonna do that here and into our little bowl, and that looks beautiful. So I'm gonna add my next egg. Woo! In you go. So this is gonna cream for about 5 minutes. So what we're looking for is like a beautiful, creamy, pale color, and we're almost there. Okay, so now with my egg and my sugar creamed, we're gonna go mix the dry ingredients. So I have 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. We're just gonna whisk these guys together, trying to eliminate any lumps, and just really wanna incorporate the salt, the baking soda, the baking powder. In a separate bowl, we're gonna mix our olive oil, 2/3 of a cup. Next, we're gonna zest our lemon. This is a microplane. It is your friend. We need about 4 teaspoons. The zest in citrus is actually where you get the most flavor because that's where the oils lie in the skin. And so you're really gonna pick up that lemony flavor, more so from the zest than you would from the juice. Okay, so we've got our zest, about 4 teaspoons, and that was 3 lemons. And all of that lemon zest is just getting beautifully infused with our olive oil. Now we need to juice these guys to add to our oil. And I'm just doing this by hand. Obviously you can use an electric juicer if you want to, but why clean another thing? That's what I always say. It's fun to feel the food too. When you work with your hands and you work with food, it's just nice to feel it and be a part of the process of what you're creating. Our juice is gonna go into our olive oil and our zest mixture. Perfect. And we'll get that whisked together and infused. Now a teaspoon of vanilla. So now our buttermilk, and you want about a 1/2 cup. Buttermilk is gonna give it that tang, kind of a creamy tang, Mix that all in together. All right, now we're ready to add our dry ingredients and our wet to our already creamed egg and sugar. And we're gonna do equal parts. So you're gonna toss in a little bit of dry, toss in a little bit of wet, keep layering and adding until we have our cake. Here we go. Okay, who's ready for their spanking? Just kidding, no spankings today. Now we are ready to do our equal parts mixing in to our egg and sugar mixture. So we're gonna put our mixer on low. Oh, that looks so good. It literally looks like meringue. It's so yummy. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start with dry. So a little bit goes in, and now a little bit of wet. And we're gonna keep going like that. I don't wanna over mix it because then the gluten in the flour will get super tough. So I do wanna put a little hop in my step. So we wanna scrape down the sides. One more good turn, and it is ready to rock and roll. Lovely, lovely dough. Okay, so we're gonna get our batter into our lovely Staub baking dish. Now, this is an obsession of mine, which is canola spray. It really saves so much time when you can just spray it onto your pan and get it in the oven. Now, let's get our lovely cake batter into this dish. Oh yeah, it smells so good already. Look at all those little lemon pieces you can see here. Zest. And so we're just gonna spread it around. Now what I like to do is give it a good whack, just so that it kind of settles into the crevices of our baking dish. 350 for about 25 to 35 minutes, depending on your oven. You wanna kind of time it, keep an eye on it. And here we go. It's all on the wrist, guys. Here we go, our puree. Just know the next step to this incredible cake is the strawberry cream that's gonna go alongside of it. To our bowl, we're gonna add 1 cup of heavy cream, 1/4 cup of powdered sugar, our strawberry puree that we just did. This is about 5 tablespoons. Go. Kind of do it until we have little pink peaks. She is done. Let's get her out. And she needs to cool for about 10 minutes. So we are ready to plate this beautiful olive oil cake. First thing I want to do is I'm going to add a layer of the strawberry whipped cream. Right on there. And now with our strawberry puree, I'm going to just drizzle a little bit of this. So yummy, great for a summer barbecue. Everyone's gonna be happy with this, I promise.